Women Impacting the Nation is a group of women around the country that are gathering to literally impact their families and this country. A conference is coming up in Orlando, Florida, September 28 and 29 at First Baptist Church Orlando, called For Such a Time as This, sponsored by Women Impacting the Nation. Sue Trombino is our guest today. She is the founder of Women Impacting the Nation. WIN is a outreach of Liberty Counsel and Liberty Counsel Action. So it has both a 501c4 and a 501c3 component. And this conference is September 28 and 29 in Orlando. You can go to Liberty Counsel's website at lc.org to sign up for this conference. WIN is an organization, Sue, that is made up of women reaching other women, educating and also motivating them about the issues that we face today in this country, our founding first principles, and what they believe and why they believe what they believe. Now, this conference coming up, Women Impacting the Nation for Such a Time as This. Tell us a little bit about the conference.
Well, we're very excited, Matt, to have incredible speakers coming to just educate us and equip us to go out and make a difference, because when we do show up, we win. But we have speakers such as Nancy Schultz and Regis Giles, Brenda Hunter, Karen Vaughn, Adriana Gonzalez, all gals that are going to be speaking about parental rights, from Santa to sexting, Israel, girls just want to have guns, winning friends and influencing liberals, children are life issues. You name the issue, we're going to educate you on that, and you're going to hear incredible speakers. We're just very excited about the conference, and having Kathy Tricoli and Victoria Jackson from Saturday Night Live is just going to be very exciting. And
one of the things
Anita
that
will be our MC.
That's right. Anita, my wife and president of Liberty Counsel, will be the master of ceremonies that day. And Sue is the founder of Women Impacting the Nation. It's an outreach, a ministry with Liberty Counsel. And this is one-of-a-kind organization. There are certain organizations out there that are for women, and they're doing a good job. They're focused on the spiritual issues. And so there's organizations that bring women together that just focus only on spiritual issues and reading and studying scriptures, which is certainly a great thing to do. And those are growing, and they're very active. And there's other organizations out there that are focused only on political. And those are organizations that are great as well, and they're very active. But there's really no organization that exists other than WIN that combines the two together, where you actually have both a spiritual component, as in this particular case, with Kathy Tricoli, who will be giving a concert on Friday night, and Angela Court, who will be the worship leader through the event, and also an activism component. In other words, an equipping component that actually combines both the spiritual, basically it combines the Great Awakening with the American Revolution, the spiritual foundation and component, with also what do you do to protect your families? What do you do to protect and help your communities better? What do you do to help and preserve the great nation that we love called the United States of America? So this is a very unique organization, Sue, and thank you for your vision in founding this. And I think your event, Women Impacting the Nation for Such a Time as This, September 28 and 29, really brings those two together. Kathy Tricoli will begin on Friday night with a concert. Tell us a little bit about Kathy Tricoli. She's an award-winning artist, and she will be kicking off the event on Friday night.
Yeah, she's a Dove Award-winning artist, and she has just become a very good friend of mine, and she has we've just gotten favor and having her come, and she, to me, she epitomizes what I would like WIN to be. Is she's very real, and she's just an amazing, every time you hear her speak or you hear her sing, everybody just falls in love with her. She is just an amazing disciple for Christ, and so she's just very real. And Matt, you mentioned the revolution, and that's basically what WIN is, our WIN Talks, is that the revolution started in pubs. Well, we don't do pubs, we do homes, and we get women together, and we want to educate women and equip them with knowledge of God's truth about issues that impact our faith, our family, and our freedom. And then we show support for those that are running and that have the Judeo-Christian values upon which our country was founded. And we want to educate women on truth versus emotion and conjecture. And when you do that, then people will be able to articulate what they believe, why they believe it, and what's important to them. And I think that's what really is different about WIN, because we want to be able to stand firm without losing our Christian witness. And I think sometimes we are, in the Christian world, we're not standing firm, but it's because we don't know how to articulate why we believe the way we believe. And that's just a little essence of what WIN does. By reading books like Take Back America, that you wrote, which is an amazing book, and then with David Barton, and just a lot of amazing books that we have.
Well, I'm very excited about Women Impacting the Nation. This is an organization that is very unique and that is reaching a constituency of women that have an incredible amount of influence in the families, in the communities, in the country. And so this is a great event, Women Impacting the Nation, for such a time as this, September 28 and 29. Go to lc.org to sign up. But if you can't go to the conference this September, there will be additional conferences. But also, Sue, people can begin to start WIN chapters or WIN talks in their own community all over the country. Isn't that correct?
Yes, that is what's very unique about what we do also, is that you can do this anywhere. All you have to do is get a group of women that in your sphere of influence and start in your home. You can do it in your office building during lunch, but pick two times a month where you meet for an hour and 20 minutes. And we give you the books that you will read. We give you questions. And before you start your WIN talks, we ask you to do a prayer, a pledge, and a praise. And every book has a different hymn. And then you basically just get together and you read the book and you discuss the book. And we don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. We don't care if you're Methodist, Baptist, Messianic, Jewish, doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, we have the head of the Jews and Christians United for Israel down in Boca Raton at our meetings. They love the education part of it. And through the books that we're educating with, we are also planting seeds and also in its own way preaching the gospel, but with education of the founding of this country, which was obviously founded on Judeo-Christian values. So we're very excited about that. And a lot of the reason this works is because a lot of women in church don't want to get involved in with all due respect, into the quote-unquote political realm, but they do want to get together with their friends and gab a little bit but get educated so that they feel empowered and to make a difference. And once you educate them on what's important to them, making it personal, then they get engaged. And it's just amazing how many women have come out of the woodwork that love coming to our WIN talks that wouldn't go to maybe a Republican group or a Democratic group or and stand on a street corner. But they love getting educated because now they feel smart, and because we've made it personal of what's important to them, now they can go out and make a difference, and they're showing up. And our motto is, when we show up, we win.
Well, that's a great motto because, women are making a big difference here in this country, and this is a great organization. I encourage you to go to one of the other websites. You can get there either way. Liberty Counsel's website is lc.org, and you can click right from that website directly to WIN, or you can also click on the icon that would go to the tickets for this conference, or you can go to womenimpactingthenation.org, womenimpactingthenation.org, and find out how you can become involved as a woman in your community to start one of these WIN chapters. You can do that all over the country. You can contact us at Liberty Counsel for more information, 800-671-1776. I encourage you to go to the LC website right now, Liberty Counsel, lc.org, and click on the WIN icon. Sign up for Women Impacting the Nation for such a time as this, September 28 and 29, Friday night and Saturday. Kathy Tricoli will start with a concert Friday night. Angela Court is a worship leader. Victoria Jackson with Saturday Night Live, where she ultimately was for a time, and many other speakers on a wide variety of issues. It's an event that will be spiritual and motivate and encourage you to do something in your community. Go to lc.org today.